Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now November 16th of 2020, and ever since the very end of the Skywalker saga, a lot of fans around the world have been very intrigued about the future of the Star Wars franchise by both Bob Iger, Bob Chaypek, George Lucas, Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, and others, and exactly what they are all ready to do with this new Star Wars universe. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one thing about Disney Star Wars is that yes, we do know that it is heading in a more positive direction. They have over a dozen Star Wars projects in the works already for Disney Plus that really does speak volumes. It tells the fans that a lot of work is being poured into this new Star Wars universe that's really going to introduce a lot of new Star Wars Legends material, as well as original content that's going to be poured in as well. Now, the thing about this entire transition, alright, we're now in a scenario where we have George, John, and Dave doing everything in their power to really bring Star Wars back to the way that it used to be. And that's exactly what they want to embrace. They want to bring Star Wars back to its roots. And that's, I think, at the end of the day, something that a lot of fans need to realize here is that when we look at Star Wars, there's a great philosophy to it created by Lucas, and Lucas wants to stick with that entire philosophy that Kathleen Kennedy, at one point in time, threatened to actually change and or get rid of. Now, beyond all of this, what's really intriguing all has to do with one Star Wars project in particular. That is, of course, the Rise of Skywalker sequel series. Now, with both Bob Iger and Bob Chapek working together, they have been focused on their new Star Wars movies and TV shows to come in order to evolve the Star Wars brand further. However, it's explained that as of right now, actress Daisy Ridley has been going through a very tough process behind the scenes over at Lucasfilm. It's described that Daisy Ridley was recently attached to the Rise of Skywalker sequel series that is going to be in animated form for Disney Plus. However, it's explained that though she recently signed on for the project, Daisy recently quit the massive Star Wars project behind the scenes, since they were actually reversing the meaning of Rey Skywalker, and that Daisy Ridley did not agree with this direction of the character for the new Star Wars universe. So let's stop right here for a second. In case you guys did not know, Daisy Ridley was attached to the Rise of Skywalker sequel series at one point in time. Then she left because she had no interest, and then she actually gained interest again after they were gaining momentum with that actual show. She came back on board, and now she's officially gone, quit from the project. She's no longer involved with Star Wars, period. The end. That's it. So this is basically Daisy closing the book on Star Wars, putting it behind her, you know, making it a thing of the past. And honestly, can we really blame Daisy Ridley? I mean, she had a lot of problems on set of Episode 9 with Kathleen Kennedy. She had a very tough and frustrating experience with a handful of her scenes being deleted that she worked so very hard on. Whether it was, you know, a mental or physical type of training, she poured a lot of her heart and soul, you know, into that actual movie, where most of her work actually was pretty much left on the cutting room floor. So this actual show, it's going to be lifelike animation form. So think of it almost like something that you would see in a video game cutscene, like from the old Republic video games, or something around those lines. So obviously, you know, Daisy Ridley, you know, stepping down from Star Wars, quitting from this actual Star Wars project, it is a big deal. It tells the Star Wars fans that a lot of change is coming our way. And I don't think that this means that it's going to spell a recipe for disaster for the sequel series. I think it just means that they're obviously going to be put into a scenario now where they're going to have to spend a little bit more time finding a proper replacement of Daisy Ridley to do the proper voiceover work of the character of Rey. Now, this was, of course, also due to the fact that, well, Jon Favreau, you know, Dave Filoni, and George wanted to create new meaning to the character of Rey Skywalker. So I guess Daisy was one that really wanted to stick with the whole Rey Skywalker format. Now, it's explained that this was a part of George Lucas's plan to create new meaning for Rey Skywalker and why she calls herself that at the end of Episode 9. Daisy Ridley also quit the project that she was going to do voiceover work for the character of Rey in the show that is still set for a release in 2023 on Disney Plus. However, Daisy Ridley also quit the project since she also wanted to work with Oscar Isaac and John Boyega. Now, there's a lot of negotiations of getting them on board. They eventually refused to do that, both of which declined and refused to join the project since they saw the problems that were made within the Star Wars franchise and how it created a struggle with their career. Daisy Ridley is said to be moving on to other projects for the time being, while Lucasfilm is searching for a replacement of Daisy Ridley. So once again, guys, I mean, this project, it's going through, minor changes, minor problems, nothing really substantial, but Daisy Ridley, I think, would have been a great fit to do the voiceover work for Rey. Nonetheless, I'm pretty sure that they're going to find somebody that sounds just like Daisy, where we're not even going to notice at the end of the day. So, like I've said before in the past, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to morning.